Love Yourz. Today, I listened to that song for the first time in ages, but it was like, I really listened to it. You know what I mean? I really listened to it. It wasn't just a passing thing or in the background. Such a cute song. And it had me thinking, there's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. I could think of a couple that sound a bit better. Same way I could think of ways that my life could be better than a couple of people, than a couple of other situations. But lead you back to life, it really is what you make it. And I play devil's advocate with everything, especially with my own thoughts. So I was like, life is what you make it. What about people that are homeless or in war? Did they choose that? No, don't be extreme, bro. You and me, we have a privilege of being from flipping London and not having to suffer as much as the next person. And that already is a reason to love yours. You know what I mean? Coming from a place of poverty, coming from a place of a lack of education, coming from a dysfunctional household, you can still choose. You have to choose to not let that define you in order to get anywhere, in order to fulfill your dreams, in order to aim higher and not be a cog in the machine. I think you look at a lot of people and their success stories isn't always nepo baby. Some people earned it. Some people believed in themselves to the point that they pushed through societal expectation. I've been thinking, a reoccurring thing that I see when we're talking about success, it's self-belief. Because self-belief is free. So don't come here and say, oh, they had money, so that's what it... No, self-belief is free. Anyone can have it. But it's about who decides to possess it and really work hand in hand with that belief, regardless of their skill set, regardless of their money, regardless of their connections. That is the one that will push, because at the end of the day, you are your biggest supporter. You are the one that's in bed at night with you. You are the one that are given the ideas. What are you doing with it? You are the one that needs to be intentional. You are the one that needs to give yourself a reason to keep pushing. It is about you. I've learned that it's all fine and well to have people in your corner, but at the end of the day, they're not you. At the end of the day, they can just leave. At the end of the day, they can just stop being in your corner. Support is futile if you're depending on support. Tomorrow you get cancelled and all of a sudden you don't believe in yourself. It don't work. It don't work out. That's not gonna work. Love is futile. Support is futile. Likes are futile. That doesn't get you anywhere. You don't need flipping 10K on Instagram in order for you to be successful. What you do need is self-belief. And I don't doubt that ebbs and flows. I don't doubt that at all. Within me, there's something that knows that circumstances are nowhere near where they should be. I've looked at people older than me and I'm like, can't do that one. I've looked at people in my family, I said, can't do that one. And I look at myself and I know that is not where I belong, and just certain things are meant for me. But days come, more often than not, by the way, where I'm just like, but that spark, I can't lose that spark. That spark is literally what keeps me going, bro. Is that an entrepreneurial spirit? I don't know. I think so. From today, I'm working on intention. Because cool, sometimes I set goals, sometimes I ride the wave, but it's all fine and well to say you're going to do one thing, but day by day, how are we working towards that? And I can use the gym as a personal example, because I've been in the gym for ages and progress didn't come in a day. It didn't come in a week. Even in a month, I wasn't seeing anything. I quit the gym several times, came back several times, got sick, got injured, got this, got that. Best time to start was 20 years ago. Second best time to start is right now. If we started earlier, we'd be in a better place, but you still haven't started, so where do we go from there? Sometimes I feel like I really want a mentor. I really do that. I wish I had someone to talk to and support me in that aspect of my life. I'm not talking a flipping age mate, by the way. Because sometimes you have to figure it alone, so you can't credit anyone else but yourself. It was really you. you did that. When Franklin said that he built it brick by brick, because you did that. You have that hill to stand on. That's partially important. People really try to credit themselves in your life. And they really would. So perhaps there's a reason why I feel like I'm not helped as much. I also feel like once I have more self-belief and that it shows in my actions, then people would want to help me more. That's what I also believe. So I just need to keep on working on that side of things. It's crazy to believe I'll be successful one day. I'm so hard on myself. But they say early 20s is the baby. So I'm just a baby. Sometimes I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just figuring it out. Love Yourz though. Great song.